Hey everyone, my name is Mark Plant and this is Black Hut Woodworking. Hey everyone, like I said, my name is Mark Plant and this is Black Hut Woodworking. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down on the bottom. Really help out this channel to get going. If you have a comment, please leave a comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, let me know below in the comments why you didn't like the video. So, all right, basically we're going to start a series of woodworking videos of using reclaimed lumber and scraps left over from projects and what to use them on. So the project I have today I've seen on several Etsy channels, and the prices that they're selling them for are quite high. I've seen as high as $300. And from what I can see, the way that they were built, I could build one of those. It's probably going to cost about $10 to $15, and you can make a comfortable profit selling it for anywhere from $50 to $70. So what do you say we go over and let's get right into the project? All right, so this project's quite simple. It takes 3 pieces basically. I'm going to take a 1x8. We're going to cut this down to 20 inches. A piece of 2x4 and some LED lighting. It's really simple. So let's go over here and let's start cutting our stuff to size. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this front piece here down to size. So I want to get it to 20 inches. So right now we're at just under 27 inches. Let's see what the nice run. Over here, got a couple of little knots. So why don't we'll take 3 inches off of this side here. 3 there. Then mark 3 about halfway through. Framing square. Actually, I don't think that end is square, so I have to square this off. So let's take this end off. Alright, so we got this end here square. Go to 20 inches. Okay. Again, let's go back over to the saw. Okay, so we got this down to 20 inches now. Perfect. We got square, so this part is all done. I was going to use this 2x4 for the back here. Don't think it's going to be long enough. 12 inches, so that's going to be 4 inches on each side. You know what, this might actually work. I was going to go with a bigger 2x4, but it's only going to be a couple inches bigger. I don't think that's really going to make a difference. So okay, this 2x4 is going to work. Now what we need to do, and this is the worst part of the whole thing, to believe it or not, this will be the worst part of the whole thing. We got to sand everything down. So let's get our sander. Alright, so we got the sander. We're going to start with 60 grit and then go to 120. Okay, that's it. These are nice and smooth now. This is going to be the front end. And this will be the base behind. Okay, so this being the back end here, I gotta figure out true center to put this on. Okay, front is 20 inches, that's 12, so it's gonna leave me 4 inches on each side. We gotta go 4 inches there. 4 inches there, just a over. Okay, and then we got 2 inches on that side. Go 1 3/4 on that side. Still 2 inches. Right here. Alright, so we are an inch and 7/8 on either side. So what I'm going to do right now, we'll slide this over the edge a little bit here. Alright, what we're going to do first, I got the mark to where the center's got to go. Let's get some wood glue on this. Extra holding power. Okay, get the glue off my finger. Another little trick you can do, put a little bit of CA glue. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was on tight. All right, so we're gonna get the CA glue. Just put a little bit down in each corner here, a little bit over here, a little bit here, here. Okay. Then on the board itself, we add a little bit of accelerator. A little bit of pressure on it. That should be good already. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 screws in just to be safe. This is a little bit of weight. Especially applying, you gotta make sure you pre-drill those holes or it's just going to split right apart. Actually, you know what? I'm using the wrong thing. I'm using my drill. I'm using this. That's secured now, and to be honest, pretty much that's all the construction I have to do on it, other than I'm going to have to put some keyholes in here. It's really simple to put together, so next step is going to be, let's do some finishing. Alright, before we stain, let's get all that dust off. Nice smooth board here now. Alright, so let's get some stain on this. Alright, so we're going to do some staining here. Decided to do a dark walnut, a semi-transparent stain. Make sure you have gloves on. It will stain your skin, and unless you're using a solvent, even with solvents, it can be really difficult to get that stain out. So always wear gloves when doing this. Okay, 2 ways that you can stain. I prefer just dipping the rag right into the stain and wiping it off right away. So let's pop this open. Ideal situation, I would have put a stain blocker on this because it is pine, so it's probably going to blotch a little bit, but get this on here. Try to get it as even as you possibly can. This is going to soak into this wood a lot. Make sure that nothing from the edges is bled over. This stuff dries pretty quick. Put this around. Make sure I don't miss anything. One thing you have to keep in mind with stain is if you have any glue that came out from here, it will not stain. It'll stick out like a sore thumb. Okay, and you can do a second coat, it'll make it darker, but I'm happy with this. I think that's going to look nice. Let it dry for a little bit. All right, so it's dried for a little bit now. Made myself a little impromptu painting booth here so the overspray doesn't go all over my desk. We're going to put some shellac on it. Blow any dust. Let's blow any dust off of it. With the shellac, it will show. Okay. Let that dry for a little bit, and we'll hit it with another coat. All right, first coat is dry. We're gonna lightly scuff it. Lightly scuff it. Okay. We'll put a second coat on it. As you can see, it really soaked into the wood. That's it, and just take about another 10 minutes or so for this to dry. I have to spin around, make sure I get the other edges, but be back with you in about 10 minutes. All right, so we got the finish on now with the shellac. Let's take this makeshift out of here. Put it back down. All right, so there's two steps I'm going to need to do. Both are going to be on this side. This side here doesn't need to be finished, though I might. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put two keyholes in here in order to hang it. And we're going to need to put the LED lights on it. Oops, actually, that's the controller. That's the LED lights. So I'm going to do let's do the lights first. Okay, so first thing we need to do is pop open this controller. There's also different sorts of LED lights that you can get. These ones here were about $6. I'll put a link in the description. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So, what we do here, got the controller, it's USB. And then what that does is that is going to plug in here. And then what I'm going to do is wrap around here. So, I'm not sure how much LEDs I have. I believe it's supposed to be 3 feet in this. I think what that'll do is... Ooh, these actually have glue on them. Oh, okay, I'm not going to need my glue gun. So... I'm thinking we'll go something like this. Ideally, should be able to cut these, I believe. Not sure. First thing though, let's check and make sure they work before I put them on. Okay, in order to do that, here's trusty phone plug. So let's take these, let's connect them like so. Then we take the USB, plug in like so, and plug it into the power source. There we go. Pull that out to allow the battery, and let's go with white. Beautiful. Just turn it off for now. I think I can cut these, I'm not sure. What I do, figure out how long it needs to be. Alright, let's see if I just wasted some money there. Ooh, that sparked. Okay. And it does work. Alright, so let's unplug that and let's glue this puppy onto here. Push that. That adhesive is not that good. I have to put some hot glue on this. The adhesive is not good on this at all. So let's pull this off. Yeah. Yeah, super glue on the fingers. Never get super glue on your fingers. It really stinks when you do that. But all right, let's see if this works. Come on. You know how hard it is to get little prongs in when you have unsteady fingers and glue doesn't want to stick. I have to go back and super glue the bottom, but let's plug this into a power source. And see what it's going to look like up against the wall. Not good. Wow, does the glue on this really stink. Plug it in. I'll show you what it's going to look like eventually. So this will be up against the wall. So let's turn off the lights and see what the sconce will look like up against the wall. Turn off workshop. So, yeah, that actually looks pretty good. And change the different colors. That looks really good. So I'm really happy with that. All right, like I said, I just gotta glue up everything, sure it up, and I gotta put those keyholes in the back. So when I go to do the keyholes, I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so the next step is we got to hang it on the wall. I could use picture hangers, but it's got a little bit of weight to it, and I want it completely flush right up against the wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a keyhole. I'm going to use the router. Not too good at this, so hopefully I don't screw this thing up, but let's give it a shot. All right, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to have a way to hang this on a wall. I want it to be flush up against the wall itself, so can't use picture hangers or anything like that. So what I have here is I'm going to put a keyhole in it. I'm not too good at these, so hopefully this works out pretty well for me. So, okay, so the idea is, you're probably not going to see it up there, so line this up. Okay. There's one that's not too bad. There's the other one. Could be better. So now what I need to do is get some screws. Actually, let's clean this off a little bit. So it's that easy. So let's see what this thing looks like on a wall. All right, so we have this mounted on the wall right now. And one good thing with the LED lights that I have is they can either be plugged into a wall, as you can see the cable going down is going into a wall socket, or you can actually put a battery pack on the back. And the battery pack will work a long time because they're LED lights, so they don't use much energy. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. Let's turn it on. Okay. So we got blue lights. Let me turn off the lights in the room here, see how it looks. Turn off Jared's room. Okay. And we could switch colors with it. Actually gives off a pretty good amount of light. I'm actually happy with this. This is pretty good, what I was looking for. So it's building a wall sconce out of just a couple of pieces of scrap and some LED lights. I've seen these on Etsy for upwards of $300. I think that's obscene charging that amount, but you know, I figure you could probably get $50 or $60 for this easily. So that's it. Alright everyone, that's it. That was such an easy build. Once you get it down to a routine, know the sizes, everything, that won't take you more than 20 minutes to a half an hour the most, and that's allowing everything to dry. I'm going to try putting it up on Facebook Marketplace, see how it does there, and I'll let you guys know. But like I said, it's a really easy build with just some leftover scraps, and that's basically what I had there. So let me know what you think. Again, but this is my first build on this channel. I'm learning how to do these. I'm not the greatest at them, so bear with me, but I'll get better. So give me any ideas of anything you'd like to see me build. Again, my name is Mark Plant. This is Black Hut Woodworking. Hit the subscribe button down on the bottom if you're new. If you're already a subscriber, thank you. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Again, I have to give kudos out to those woodworkers that do these videos, because they're not as easy as they look. Trying to finagle the cameras around while you're trying to, it's a lot of work. So hopefully I get better at it, but we'll see. But anyway, again, this is Black Hut Woodworking. My name is Mark Plant. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again real soon.